Hey guys, good morning. Welcome back to our channel, the Eaton Squad. My name is Eddie. So for today's video, you cannot travel anywhere if this happens to your passport. What are they? What are the things that you must do to take care of your passport? Because this is a legal document when traveling. And if this happens to it, you are not going anywhere. Details coming up. So if a particular country, just like the Philippines, has its own travel rules and requirements, the passport itself also has its rules and requirements to stay valid. So you guys can travel anywhere. So what are the 5 things that you must avoid happening in your passports so it doesn't jeopardize your travel plans in the future? Number 1, this is very common. Damaged passport. Yes, if your passport is damaged, it becomes invalid. You must renew it right away. Any tear, any wear of your passports is not good because this is a legal document. It becomes invalid. Make sure before booking that flight, check your passports if it's in pristine condition before traveling. I know the normal wear and tear when traveling. Some could get away with it, but there are border control officers when they go through your stuff, particularly your passports, they get strict by this particular document. So as a traveler, check for any damage in your passport before booking that flight. Number 2, lost passport. This cannot be avoided, and sometimes this could get out of control when you are traveling. Sometimes you're such in a hurry, you don't know that you have dropped your passport somewhere, and by the time you needed it, because it needs to be scanned, it needs to be presented to an airline staff, you don't have it anymore. For lost of passports, make sure to report it to the nearest embassy. For example, if you are a U.S. passport holder, report it to the nearest U.S. embassy, wherever you guys are, to report the lost passport so you guys can apply and maybe expedite the service to get a new passport so you can get to your next destination. I believe they can issue an emergency passport, but please check with the country of destination, especially the airline, if they accept emergency passports and stuff. So if it's lost and you cannot really find it anymore, report it right away. That way you guys can apply for a new one and you can travel back again. Third is invalid passport. What's the example of an invalid passport? Particularly to foreign passport holders, the 6 months rules apply. Not just for the Philippines, other countries implement this as well. So if your passport is less than 6 months already, you cannot fly, unfortunately. You have to renew it right away. That way you guys can fly wherever you guys are planning to go. It's important before booking that ticket to have that valid passport, because there are ticketing agency that requires that your passport is valid, that you have to enter your passport information to their website, and if it's invalid, they will not accept your booking. So it's very important to travel with valid passport, particularly to those who are holders of foreign passport. Remember the 6 months rule. Make sure that your passports are valid more than this rule. That way, no hassle, no held up at the airport during check-in or getting your boarding pass. Next is defaced. Defaced is like your passport is distorted already. The prints are not readable anymore and stuff. That becomes invalid because sometimes we just put our passports in the pocket, we sit on it, we don't even think about it, but it could deface your passport, especially with the newest passport of the US right now. Their bio page is like a driver's license already. It's plastic. So if it breaks, that passport becomes invalid. So make sure to take good care of your passport. Don't just put it in your pocket. I know it's a lot easier to just put it in your pocket. Or most travelers that I see, they just carry it by hand. For me, when I'm traveling, I make sure I put my passport on my purse and just take it out when it's ready to be checked or checking in to our particular flight. So take care of your passports because this could get detrimental on your travel plans if it's defaced. Next is stolen passport. You might think, who is going to steal my passport? You'll never know. Some would steal passports to use it as an identity theft. So make sure to safeguard your passport when you are traveling. Put them in a safe place, your purse, your shoulder bag, or any hand carry bag that's close to you. That way it doesn't get stolen. I have heard a lot of horror stories with stolen passport that when they got to the counter, they don't have their passports anymore and stuff. So if you think this doesn't happen, it happens every day. But you, as a traveler, it will be your responsibility to take good care of this legal document if you have plans in traveling the world, not just the Philippines. Make sure to avoid these circumstances if you don't want any hassle on your future travel. And last but not the least is folded passport. It's important that none of the pages are folded because I've seen one content creator, he was traveling to Singapore, one of the pages of his passport was folded. He was questioned by the immigration officer that if you don't replace your passport today, you are not traveling anywhere. So like I said, a passport is a legal document for you to travel from point A to point B. So make sure that it's in pristine condition. Make sure that it's well taken care of. I know it's over the top of what I'm saying, but it doesn't hurt if you guys do this rather than losing that flight because you have a folded passport, you have a damaged passport, or you have a defaced passport, lost or stolen passports. So these are the instances that you guys need to consider when traveling with a passport. If I miss anything, please feel free to share it in the comment section if you guys want to add something on the list to avoid this from happening in your passport. And I thank you guys so much for that. So this is our latest update. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions, concerns, or inquiries with regards to this video or in any of our travel related videos, please comment it down below and I will try to get back to you guys as soon as I can. Again, guys, thank you so much for the continued support and trust to our channel and to our family. I hope to see you on our next travel update. Stay safe, stay healthy, and God bless everyone.